What is going on, everybody? I am coming back home from work. So I believe this would be an appropriate video because I want to talk about work. I want to talk about Elon Musk's comment regarding work. He said that in the next 10 or 20 years, we might not even have to work. People will just have gardens. Sounds nice. Sounds very nice. But I have a hard time believing that. Or let's just say it's possible, but I think it's unlikely. It is highly unlikely, and I'll tell you why. There's no reason why any of us should be working 40 hours a week, let alone 50 hours, let alone folks working overtime up to 60 hours a week. There's just no reason. The reason we do that is because we consume a lot. We consume a lot. Why? Because we're stressed. Why are we stressed? Because we work over 40 hours a week. Makes no sense. And on top of that, folks who are going to night school, who are taking care of kids or juggling everything, okay, here's your 40 hours a week. On top of that, I got 9 classes at night. And on top of that, I got kids to, I don't, but what I'm saying, you get the point. People are stressed out. So what do you do when you're stressed out? You cope. You have a coping mechanism. And a lot of times, it's not just substance abuse, but you become addicted to something. You know what I'm saying? It could be an illegal substance, but it could also be TV. It could also be spending too much time online watching videos. It could also be eating food. But what it's been for the longest time is, okay, buying stuff. Buying stuff gives you that relief. What is it that people say to you when you are unsure whether you should purchase something or not? They say you deserve it. You deserve it. Why do you deserve it? Because you work hard. You work hard, you deserve that. You're like, oh yes, that's right. You don't know how stressed I am at work. You don't know how much my boss yells at me. You don't know. So you know what? I deserve that. And that gives me a bit of relief. Gives me a dopamine hit. Gives me the this feeling. Gives me a good feeling. And why do we do this? Because we're stressed out. Why are we stressed out? Because we work over 40 hours a week. And why do we work over 40 hours a week? Because we overconsume. Why do we overconsume? Because we're stressed out. So this cycle continues to happen. And there's no reason the United States of America could remain a developed nation if we just cut back on work right now. Okay? And the fact that we haven't done it right now leads me to believe we're not going to do it in the future. Why? Because billionaires need stressed out consumers. Without a stressed out consumer, they're going to lose millions, if not billions. Because if you're not stressed out, if you only work 20 hours a week and you come home, what do you do? What do you do with all your time? Oh, well, I cook. Oh, that means you don't have to go out to eat. Well, you got some more time to do. What do you do after that? Well, I work on my garden. And if I'm working on my garden, that means I grow my own vegetables and I'm not stressed out. I'm not stressed out. I don't need to purchase many more things. This is why I'm not saying what he's saying is impossible, but I just find it unlikely because people need to be stressed out in order to consume or overconsume. If his way comes to be, I think we'd be more like Spain. Spain, especially in Madrid, you see a lot of folks just walking around, maybe going to a restaurant, maybe eating, maybe having some wine, relaxing, not going to bed till like 2 a.m. And I'm not saying they don't work, but their unemployment laws are so flexible that people that lose their jobs are not worried. They're not worried about buying the latest and greatest, most of them. I know there are Spaniards. I'm sure there are many people from Spain or Spanish living in Spain right now that would love the latest and greatest stuff. But it's not their priority because their environment isn't as stressful or hectic as ours. So, yeah, we would be more like Spain, but I don't know if Americans are ready to adapt to that culture. So anyhow, interesting comment by Elon Musk. I think it's a little too optimistic. AI will create jobs to keep us stressed out if it needs to be. If that's the way it needs to be. They will create a job that will stress us out. And regarding watching TV, you think it's free, but too many advertisements, okay? All those advertisements will make you want to consume more, even if you think it's not affecting you. It really does. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.